welcome to week 5 of Operation Crafty Capers. I hope you've been enjoying yourself so far and are looking forward to what's going to be coming in the following weeks. This week is the last week of our theme of space, and I've done something a bit simple, but I've got a challenge for you, so don't worry. This week we're going to be making moon with a star. You'll have a different colour of plate to me, but don't worry, that's part of the challenge. This week you're going to need your colouring pens, your glue, scissors, a pencil, and some blue tack or Play-Doh or anything similar that you've got around the house. If you don't have this, you may be lucky enough to have a hole punch, but if you don't, we'll figure it out. So in your kit, you'll have your piece of string, your yellow star, and your paper plate. Doesn't matter what colour it is. Now we'll start with our star and we'll cut it out. So we heard from the lockdown information that schools aren't going to go back until at least the 11th of August. Some of you may be going, yay! Others maybe not so much. But that's the decision, so we just have to go with it. It doesn't really matter. It's time to spend at home with family. You'll be missing your friends, but you'll get to see them again soon, so don't worry. And I hope that you're staying up to date with your schoolwork, however form that may take, because it's important that you don't fall behind, because playing catch up is really difficult. That's our star cut out, so we'll put those to the side and we'll get our pen. But remember that although the schoolwork is important, it's important to find a balance between schoolwork and having fun. And that's what the craft club's about. A bit of diversion, which is distraction. And that way, you get your schoolwork done, then you have some fun. So we take our paper plate and we turn it so it's the colour side facing down. And what we're going to do is put it into quarters with the pen. Cut it into quarters, you'll be doing the wrong thing. So roughly quarters like that. And that's going to help us with the shape outline of the moon with his nose. Now if you imagine a clock, what we're going to do is the top will be 12 o'clock, and then we'll have 3 o'clock at the right hand side, 6 o'clock at the bottom, and 9 o'clock at the left. Yeah, thinking what side for you, but it doesn't really matter when it's facing you. 3 o'clock will be at the right and 9 o'clock will be at the left. Then what we want to do is aim for 12 o'clock and work down to about 11 o'clock. It doesn't need to be exact, it's just a rough guide to try and help you to get the shape. If you've got another way of doing it, fine, go with that. So we'll go down from roughly 11 o'clock and touch the 12 o'clock line. So you've got something like that. Then we'll do a bit of freestyling and we'll take the line that's just touched the 12 o'clock line and make a curve all the way around and back onto the 12 like that. Then we take that line and make another curve down to the 9 o'clock line and back down on itself. So it's a bit like that. And then if I just look here to see what I've done, we take that line down to 6 o'clock, over 6 o'clock, and down to about 7 o'clock. Now don't worry if that's a bit fast, you can rewind the video and there's also the pictures that you can look at the end, so you can pause it and see where to go with that. So that's that there. And then what we're going to do is cut that out, but we're going to be cutting the curvy line we've just made, not the lines that made the quarters. So we're going to go from the top there, round and round, and all the way out like that. Pop that to the side, pop that down there. Now we've got the moon with her nose pointing up. Who knew? So we'll just run with it. Oh. Now, to help get bearings, we'll take our pen. You can use whatever colour of pen you like, but I'm just using black. And I'm going to give him a smiley face up from there. Now, because the paper plate has a shiny surface, you're going to need to put the pen over a few times for it to stick. And I'll just do a little smiley curve at the top there. So that's that like that. And then just above where the nose is, where the curve comes in, I'm going to do just a circle for his eye. Like that. And as I said, it takes a few goes to get the pen to stick to the plate. So we'll just do that a few times. Pop that to the side. And then we've got a happy moon. Now, here's the fun part. You've got your string and the star that you cut out. Take your blue tack or your Play-Doh or whatever you've got that's similar. Stick that down to your table. Get your pencil. Pop the star on top of the ball, and with your pencil pop a hole into the star like that. And then get your paper plate, and we're aiming for about the top here. Don't put your hole too close to the edge or it'll just make a sort of hole that nothing will go through. It'll just be a little dunt out of the plate. So we'll pop that onto the ball, and with the pencil we'll go through like that and make a hole into the paper plate. Now, if you don't have this, you could use a hole punch if you're lucky enough to have one of them going about the house. It's not something you usually do, but you could try, if you've got newspaper, you could make a pile of newspaper up and then get your pencil and poke through. You want to have something soft underneath so that when you poke the pencil through, it allows the pencil to go through the paper plate, but not into the carpet or the couch or anything like that, because adults will not be happy if they've got a hole in their couch. So get your piece of brown string and pop it through the hole you've made on the moon, and then give it one tie and then one for luck, just to make sure that it stays in there. Just pull that through. And then just to keep it neat, once you've got that tight, the very short end, we'll just cut that off so that it's not flapping about. And then get your star, get the other end of the string and feed it through the hole we've made. And before we tie it off, we need to see where we want the star to hang, because if we just tied it off straight away, it would be quite low. So I think I'm going to put mine about there. So we'll hold on to that and then again tie it off like that, and then another one for luck like that. And then we've got an extra bit from where we've tied off, so we're going to cut that bit off, but watch you don't cut the bit that's connecting the star to the moon, otherwise you won't have a star, you'll just have bits of thread with a star stuck to it. And we'll get rid of that, and that's that hanging off of there. Now if you'll notice on my one, I just put a little smiley face on my one because it looked like it needed a smiley face. So I'll just pop one on here very quickly, and I'll do it on both sides so it doesn't matter which way the star's looking. And that is the paper plate moon. Now comes the challenge. You'll have different colours of paper plates, but if you ever Google space pictures, you'll see that moons all over the place are different colours. Jupiter's got lots of moons and they're all different colours, and even in different solar systems and galaxies, the moons are really different colours. So it doesn't matter what colour of paper plate you've got, it's a moon. If you've still got any googly eyes left over from your alien from last week that you didn't use, you could put that onto your moon. If you wanted to, if you had a bit of A4 paper, you could stick your moon to that and do a space scene behind it. And if you have any glitter, which I'm not allowed glitter because of the great glitter incident of 2018 that we won't speak about. But if you've got glitter, feel free to put it around your moon and give it a bit of zhoosh around your star. It's up to you because it's your creation. You put your finishing touches to it and make it your own. That's part of craft, making it individual to you because you're individuals and your style is different to other people's styles. So we want to see that style. Once you're finished, you can send it in to me and we'll pop it on the Facebook page for everyone to like. So that's this week's one. You'll be getting your next craft pack for week 6 next week, which will be a different theme, but I'm not going to tell you what that theme is. You'll need to work it out. So for now, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, had a bit of downtime from your schoolwork and whatever else is going on. I hope you're doing okay. I miss seeing you every Thursday at Craft Club, and I'm sure the Boys Brigade are missing their Boys Brigade and Girls Brigade are missing their Girls Brigade. We are missing you, but we'll see you again, hopefully this year. We don't know how things are going to pan out. Schools are due to go back in August, but we'll have to see how that works with social distancing. So I'm not sure when like out of school clubs will work with that and social distancing. So we need to see more guidance on that. But don't worry, we'll work things out and we'll be together again soon. So for now, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye just now.